Namaskar and very good morning. Welcome to CIET NCERT's another online training program. My name is Deepak Mishra and you are watching this online training program live on PM eVidya channel number 6 to 12. And apart from that, you can also join us on our official YouTube channel which goes by the name NCERT Official and NCERT PM eVidya class 6 to 12. So all the students, learners, teachers and all the viewers who had joined us or would be watching this session after post live, let me tell you this session is very important. Actually this series is very important because this online training program is based on transforming social science teaching through digital technologies for social science subject teachers. Yes, I repeat again, this is especially for social science teachers. This will gonna help you a lot in terms of technology, in terms of AI, how you can take the advantage, how you can teach the students apart from dry subject which is known as social science. We can make it interesting, we can make it user friendly. So this is a special 4 series program and today we are on day 2. So on 4 session special series, we will be talking and learning a lot of things. On today, day 2, what we will be discussing, let me tell you the name of title. So today we will be discussing on creating compelling visual narratives for the classroom. And yes, definitely the students and teacher might be very excited that what new things we will be learning today. So before I start this session and give you the advantages and details, let me tell you one more important thing, that this is a series, 4-day series that we had tied up, we had aligned up with a National Education Policy 2020 goals and yes, of course, with Google for Education also. So this will be gonna very interesting, and during this entire session, if you want to reach us, if you want to connect with us, if you want to ask any question or if you are facing any difficulty, you can connect to us. आप हमारे एक्सपर्ट से सवाल पूछ सकते हैं, हमें कॉल करके, ईमेल के माध्यम से। जल्दी से मैं आपको सारी चीज़ें बताता हूँ। आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं नंबर पर, स्क्रीन पर आप देखिए 8800440559, इस पर आप कॉल कर सकते हैं या फिर आप हमें ईमेल के ज़रिए भी हमसे जुड़ सकते हैं। यू कैन राइट अस ऑन diksha.training at ciet.nic.in. And apart from that, during this live session आप हमारे ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल पर जा सकते हैं जिसका नाम मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया, एक बार फिर बता देते हैं। स्क्रीन पर आप देखिए, यूट्यूब पर आप जाइए NCERT ऑफिशियल पर, लाइव सेक्शन में आप इस सीरीज़ को, इस ऑनलाइन ट्रेनिंग को लाइव देख सकते हैं या पोस्ट लाइव में भी देख सकते हैं। और कमेंट सेक्शन में, चैट बॉक्स में अपने सवाल, अपने सुझाव, एनी डिफ़िकल्टी, कोई भी आप अगर प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हैं तो आप बिल्कुल हमें लिख भेजिए ताकि हमारे एक्सपर्ट जो आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं वो आपकी हेल्प करेंगे। सो नाउ एवरीबॉडी प्लीज़ जॉइन मी टू वेलकम टुडेज गेस्ट, जो एक्सपर्ट हमारे साथ आज मौजूद हैं इस ऑनलाइन ट्रेनिंग 4-डे सीरीज़ के सेकेंड डे में। हमारे साथ मिस हेमा सागर मैम जुड़ चुकी हैं। शी इज़ अ सीजन्ड एजुकेटर विद ओवर 2 decades ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस इन स्कूल्स इन दिल्ली, एंड हेमा मैम इज़ ऑल्सो अ गूगल सर्टिफाइड ट्रेनर. She is a Google champion, and yes, of course, Hema ma'am is also working with Learning Links Foundation as manager for education solutions. So please join me to welcome Hema ma'am. Hema ma'am, very namaskar, good morning.
नमस्कार, थैंक यू सो मच।
मैम, आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड। इसके पहले जो हमारा कल का डे 1 का सीरीज था मैंने देखा, बहुत अच्छा लगा। आज हम डे 2 में हैं। माई बेसिक क्वेश्चन टू यू मैम, प्लीज़ हेल्प मी एंड ऑफ कोर्स आवर व्यूअर्स एज वेल, क्योंकि सोशल साइंस सब्जेक्ट की जब बात होती है तो जनरली ड्राई सब्जेक्ट भी कहा जाता है, कुछ बोरिंग भी लग सकता है, लेकिन जब हम टेक्नोलॉजी और एआई के ज़माने में इसे इंटरेस्टिंग और हेल्पफुल बनाने की बात करते हैं तो मैं ये पाता हूँ मैम कि हमारे जो मोस्टली सोशल साइंस सब्जेक्ट के टीचर्स हैं, दे रिलाई ऑन टेक्स्ट बुक्स, वो उस पर ज़्यादा निर्भर होते हैं। तो मैम ये बताइए कि ये आज हम गूगल ड्राइंग्स या गूगल स्लाइड्स के ज़रिए कैसे इसे इंटरेस्टिंग बना सकते हैं? वेरी बेसिक क्वेश्चन।
हम बहुत आसानी से, बहुत आराम से जो भी टेक्स्ट बुक्स में अवेलेबल है सोशल साइंस के लिए, सोशल साइंस में हम सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट्स की बात नहीं कर रहे, हिस्ट्री, सिविक्स, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटिकल साइंस, इकोनॉमिक्स, हम बहुत सारी चीज़ों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, हम डेट्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, हम अपने कल्चर के पास्ट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, हम बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें बात कर रहे हैं, इकोनॉमिक्स के ऊपर बात कर रहे हैं, डेटा के ऊपर बात कर रहे हैं, स्टैटिस्टिक्स के ऊपर बात कर रहे हैं। तो ये सारी चीज़ें अगर हम टेक्स्ट के थ्रू अगर करेंगे तो yes, to some certain point of time it will be getting bored. Students may not show interest for those purposes. So today we are going to talk about visual narratives We will learn how we can convert the text into visualization. As NEP also says that we have diverse learners in our classroom. How to handle those diverse learners? So, today is the time when each and every student is holding some of the other devices. Why not to take benefit of those devices and converting these texts into visuals? Students will learn more and more through visual conceptions.
ओके मैम ने ब्रीफली कम शब्दों में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट जानकारी दी है, डिटेल्स शेयर की है, तो डेफिनेटली इसके पहले कि अब मैं अगला सवाल मैम से पूछूं, मुझे अब पता चला है कि यूट्यूब पर हमें बहुत से लोग इस वक्त देख रहे हैं, जुड़ रहे हैं. सो देयर इज़ अ इम्पॉर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट फॉर यू. आज हम डे 2 में हैं. ऑन डे 4 जब हम ये 4 दिनों की सीरीज़ कंप्लीट करेंगे तो आपके लिए एक असेसमेंट होगा. यस और उस असेसमेंट में आपको 70% से ज़्यादा मार्क्स स्कोर करने होंगे टू गेट अ सर्टिफिकेट. दीक्षा पोर्टल से आप इसे डाउनलोड कर सकेंगे, लेकिन इसकी गाइडलाइंस क्या होगी, प्रोसीजर क्या होगा, इसके लिए आपको ये सारी सीरीज़ ध्यान से देखना होगी. आज हम डे 2 की सीरीज़ में इसे ध्यान से देखिए, ऑब्जर्व करिए, सीखिए, समझिए एंड डे 4 में हम गाइडलाइंस बताएंगे. दीक्षा पोर्टल पर आप विजिट कर सकते हैं, असेसमेंट में आप पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं एंड इफ़ यू स्कोर मोर देन 70% यू विल गेट अ सर्टिफिकेट. चलिए मैम, चूंकि आज हम विजुअल नैरेटिव्स पे बात करें कि हम गूगल और जो खास तौर पे जेमिनाई इसकी हम कैसे हेल्प ले सकते हैं. गूगल स्लाइड्स इसमें एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है. सो मैं चाहूँगा मैम कि हमने ये भी देखा है जब हम नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 की बात करते हैं, सो हेविली आर्ट इंटीग्रेशन की बात होती है. अब अगर कोई हिस्ट्री का टीचर है उसके लिए तो थोड़ा सा ये मुश्किल साउंड होगा. तो मैम इसे मैं चाहूँगा कि आप थोड़ा नेविगेट करके बताइए कि गूगल ड्राइंग्स हम कैसे बना सकते हैं, इसे प्रैक्टिकली इसके लिए एक फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या होगा.
बिल्कुल, आपने बिल्कुल सही बात बोली है. इट इज़ वेरी वेरी फिजिबल that some of our educators may not be comfortable in using any sort of AI, Gemini AI, but today I am going to showcase how Gemini will create content for your slides also. If you are a regular user of Gemini, you would have observed that now you can have directly all the content on your slide, Google Slides as well. So before proceeding, let us have a short and small base through my slides. If you see my screen right now, transforming social science teaching through digital technologies, creating compelling visual narratives for the classroom. So classroom is basically because of us students only. If students are not comfortable, they are not able to learn what we are serving to them, then our classroom is not meant as a classroom. So let's understand the base of everything. So why visuals? If you see my screen right now, the power of visuals. Why? Because students learn everything. Any complex concepts can be simplified through visuals. Any abstract data, it can be converted into understandable data. Any visuals, this is proven that memory and retention is being improved if visualization is there through students or through us also. And obviously engage diverse learning styles. We have variety of students in our classroom. Keeping in the mind the pattern, the pedagogies, we can serve lots more to all of our students. So the story transform. Let's understand text-based learning and visual learning. If we have text-based learning, then it is abstract and dense, lots and lots of text is there, require high level of reading and cognitive load is high. Means they need to read the content, the student need to read the textbook. Obviously educators are explaining all the concepts, but still student need to read those texts, and sometimes those texts may appear very very heavy to understand. If we go by visual learning, that is concrete and dynamic, accessible to all learners. Again and again through all our series, all our days, we are emphasizing on diverse learners and instantly conveys the meaning. Once you see the visualizations, any creatives created in one glance, half of the path is being covered, students would be able to understand every concept very very easily. Now why digital is essential? Today is the time when we are talking about digitalization everywhere. So why it is essential? To ensure equity and inclusions every time. support multilingualism. Like yesterday also, when we created Google Doc, a lesson plan for our students, we converted that particular document into Hindi language. So we have diverse variety of languages also with us, be it regional languages. Foster experiential learning and develop critical thinking. As NEP also says, communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and lots more. So one visual concept will serve all these purposes. What are the significance of visual narratives? Number one is students' engagement. Yes, students will be more engaged if you showcase everything through visualizations. Reusable learning assets, like yesterday also I told, once you create and use it forever and ever with little bit more updations or additions. Enhances clarity and deeper collaboration. So lots more, because students enjoy all this stuff, so they will learn through collaborations more and more. Now what is the blueprint to build visual narratives? First thing first is create and design. It's illustrate and clarifies the concept and engage and imply. Ultimately, by the end of the day, what we want, we educators want, that social science subject should be very, very engaging. It serves lots more on our plate. So if my students are engaged, they are using all the conceptual basis, then yes, we are good to go. Now for today, creating compelling visual narratives. So today we are going to talk about Gemini, obviously, and two beautiful Google tools, that is Google Slides and Google Drawings. How we can use these two tools to convert the content, text content, into visualizations. What are Google Slides? These are the tools which create slides, presentations, text, image, table, diagram, word art, videos, lots more it serves to us. Educational uses, these are very handful of uses with us. Any complex information or topic to be converted into beautiful manner. If you are observing my screen, it says sample slide deck and sample drawing also. So these two links will be provided to you in YouTube description box. These once you will click on this link, these are samples being created. You will click on these links, you will have to make a copy of this particular slide deck and Google Drawings. You will have a unique copy for yourself in editable mode. So once these are released on YouTube description, please explore these two links. Features of Google Slides, designs, layouts, we are going to have see it during a presentation also, demo also. Slide transition, object animation, speaker notes, presenter views, images, shapes, tables, charts. Again, very important thing, sharing. Yesterday we learned about how to share a document in viewer, editor and commenter mode. We saw how suggestive mode works, and present in Google Meet. Directly you can present all Google tools into Google Meet also. Again, a big question which we face always, where is this saved? How to save it? Automatically all Google tools are, if you are working on those are directly saved into your Google Drive. No need to worry about losing your content if you are out of internet or something like that. Automatically saves. If I set a context about drawings, then yes, it creates graphics, flow charts, diagrams, shapes, lines, words art, lot more. So today we will learn about creating a flow chart. It's a versatile tool, visually edit. You can download it as an image also. Google Drawings you will find directly into your Google Docs. If you have created any Google drawing, you can access those directly into Google Docs. So these are some handful of features of Google Drawings. Canvas creations, arrangements and alignments, adding and formatting, and collaboration and exporting. Again the same thing, how to export, how to group, how to ungroup. So we are going to learn some basics of Google Drawings as well, and again it gets automatically saved into a drive. So without wasting time, I am just proceeding towards my demo part. So let us first have, I am just showcasing you, if you see my screen, this is one flow chart created on Google Drawing. The same chapter of history which we explored yesterday, 18th century political formation for grade 7. The same chapter we are picking up. Yesterday we created lesson plan through Gemini. We created multiple choice questions through Gemini. We created activities through Gemini. So today we are going to cover a first thing first, that is your map. So this whole content also I have created through Gemini only. Again, to access Gemini, just write it down, gemini.google.com, and all those who are first time users, you have to log in with your email addresses. Mine is already logged in. Yesterday we explored how to create this lesson plan. The chat is being saved, and for the reference I have already opened it. What I did, just a recap, I uploaded grade 7 chapter and I gave one prompt, and this lesson plan was created here. You can see this lesson plan was created. Now in this box only, now I should have to set a context that I need to create a mind map or a flow chart for my students. So what I have to write, draft a content of flow chart for the student. Now this is very basic to be basic prompt. It depends upon you how you want to have it. So for convenience, what I have done, I have already done this part and taken to my document to save time, because I want to showcase lots more feature in a handful of time with us. You can see it has given me the flowchart content. Now I would have mentioned the topic also and details also. So whatever lesson plan was created, it has given me according to that. So how to start with, I am opening my new tab. Now where to find Google Drawings? Under these 9 dots, you won't be able to see Google Drawings. Why I am showcasing you? Because here Google Drawings are not available. Here you need to type it down, drawings.google.com, and enter. Automatically your blank canvas will be opened up. And if you are there in your drive, Google Drive, all those who are using Google Drive on regular basis, you will open your Google Drive, plus new, more, and you will find Google Drawing. So blank canvas will be opened up. So this is my blank canvas. First thing first, titling my drawing. So I am just writing again grade 7 drawings. For purpose I am writing drawings only. This is my canvas right now. Menu bar is available, file, edit, view, insert, lots more options are available. You can increase or decrease the size of this canvas as well. You can see bottom right corner, the arrow will be there. You can decrease or increase the size of canvas as per your requirement. Otherwise you can go by file, scroll down, page setup, and you can set your canvas. It's up to you what ratio you want for the canvas. Let's start to create the same flow chart. I am not going to showcase all the content, but I am showcasing the basics one. In the insert, you can go by shapes. So variety of shapes, arrows, callouts, and equations are provided. Otherwise, you can go by this particular icon also on the ribbon, shapes. So first thing first, I need to give title to this drawing. So what I am observing, I want this one maybe. I am selecting this flow chart, left click, hold on, and drag to the size whatever you want to have it. So by default it will showcase you this particular color as filled up. It is already been selected. Maybe I wanted yellow color. Click on this fill and yellow color. Double click on this particular shape which you have taken and your cursor will start blinking. Now for the reference, I have already created one document with all my resources here. So what I am doing it, I am mapping the image of new state, right click, copy, coming back to my drawing and right click, paste. Now this is being pasted. Now if I want to change this text font size, style, either you can select this text or you can click on the boundary, automatically it will be selected. I am making it bold, I am making it maybe comforter, and whatever you want to do, you can do it. So this is what my heading is being set. I want to shift it little bit upper side, so through selecting an arrow key upper side. Let's start creating the same flow chart which I showcase you as a sample. Again I am going on shape, whatever shape you wish to have. So maybe I want to have oval shape, so this is my heading. Left click, hold on and drag. Otherwise, if by mistake you have made it smaller or longer, then you can go and just squeeze in, squeeze out like this. Again double click, the cursor will start blinking. Again I am copying, this is new political group 18th century. Control V, it's there. Now color, you know how to do it, you can do it later on also. If you want to change border color, it is already been selected. You can have this pen color, maybe I want this red, and width should be maybe 3 pixels. So it will convert. Now let us see how to create this type of content. What I am going to do, I am just going to take this part, maybe this size is enough. Shortcuts I am telling you here, just right click, copy, and right click, paste. So one more is pasted. I want 3, right click, paste. No need to insert again and again. Left click, hold on. Now you can see these red line, you can see automatically red lines are popping up. This red line will align everything for me for left indent, right indent, and you can see it is now aligning the content for me. Done. Double click and write whatever you want to write it down. So here I am just picking up only one part, old Mughal provinces. It's there, old Mughal provinces. I am just changing it to something and making it something. Okay, so I need to increase size because screen pay, I hope. Done. It's done. Now I am bifurcating everything through colors. So this may be this color, this may be this color, and this may be any other color, maybe any other like this color. So color combination, now see when my student will see this particular flow chart, everything we have done through color combinations also and the text perspective also. Let us try to create this particular part. How to do this particular part? So how we are going to do? Very simply, shape, I want to have maybe this shape, click and drag. It's done. Again copy and paste. So twice I am pasting it and I am aligning everything. For the convenience I have aligned everything. जो भी मुझे चाहिए था मैंने उस हिसाब से इसको align कर दिया. आप कोई भी shape ले सकते हैं, it's up to you. Writing the content into it. Another thing what I want to showcase is how to group all these shapes so that ये मैंने यहाँ पे टाइप कर दिया है. I'll just decrease the size of it so that it fits into my box. You can type lots more. Select this and this. Now how I am selecting it? For me it is control and left click. I have selected all 3 shapes. Right click and group. So what happened? This becomes one single diagram. If I want to increase or decrease size of these 3 shapes along with the text, just see. All 3 are done along with each other. All 3 are done along with each other, along with the text also. So this is what is known as how to group various shapes. Now let's see how to connect it. These are the lines, arrows. I have nothing doing. Just see when I am hovering it, so automatically the center point is provided to me of each and every shape. This is center point provided. आपको ढूंढने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, अपने आप सेंटर पॉइंट आपको मिल जाएगा. आप वहाँ से ये शेप्स बना सकते हो, आप इनको कनेक्ट कर सकते हो ऑटोमेटिकली. कहीं आपको इधर उधर करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. डन एंड दिस इज देयर. यू कैन इंसर्ट इमेज एज एंड व्हेन रिक्वायर्ड. इंसर्ट में जाकर इमेज, सर्च द वेब. मे बी आई वांट टू सर्च अबाउट क्राउन. because these all, whatever I have written, old Mughal provinces, everybody was crown holder. Click and insert. Done. I am reducing the size and placing it where I want to place it. So, how beautifully my students would be able to learn through this particular flow chart. And this flow chart will not remain only in Google Drawings. You can use this flow chart in your Google Forms, in your Google Slides, everywhere. We will see how we have used it into Google Slides also. Now, how to download and how to keep it with you. With File menu, you can download this as PDF, as JPEG, PNG, whatever you want to download it. So, you can download it as per your choice and requirement. We can play games on this. You can create flashcards. Like I would like to showcase you the beautiful, which is most commonly used, are these callouts. If you see, if I create this, for reference I am creating this. Double click and write whatever. Maybe you are creating brochure here. So, when you are creating any brochure, such type of things plays very important role. So, you can play with Google Drawings. It is already saved in your Google Drive. You can share with the same way how we shared yesterday all the document. So, this is about Google Drawing, handful of features of Google Drawing. So, one type of visual narratives you can set through Google Drawings also. I will showcase you one more Google Drawing. This is task for every one of you. Just try to create such type of activity for your student. So, I have given some hints here for this particular chapter only. Some hints are provided, a map is inserted, and 1, 2, 3 pointers have been there. So, you can share this with your students. You can, the last day of this cycle, we will learn how to have classroom. You can put this into the Google Classroom also and just give versatility and versatile versions of learning to your students as and when required. So, this is all about my Google Drawings.
Well, ma'am, whatever you had displayed and whatever you had taught us, I think this is not only interesting for the students, but I think this is very interesting and needful, helpful, very friendly for teachers as well. The way Google Gemini, this Google Slides work, I think this is the best way somebody can take the advantage of technology. But ma'am, my another question is like, suppose if there is a student or there is a teacher who is struggling with dense text. आपने मैम टेक्स्ट का भी एग्जाम्पल देके बताया how you can place, how you can take the help of Google Slide, Google Drawing. But my basic question to you, ma'am, is social science involves many abstract concepts. So how does this Google Slides, images and diagrams help support the diverse learners, especially those who are struggling with this dense text?
Yes, of course. So, Google Slides will play a very important role. Rather giving the answer to this question, I will take you to the demo part,
okay,
so that we can see how the dense text can be converted into Google Slides.
Fine,
also.
fine. That will be more helpful.
Right. So, again I am taking help of my Gemini. My flow chart was created. I picked up beforehand the content and did. Now, here I am asking Gemini, this is the same chat which is started yesterday, creating lesson plans and assessments and everything. Then today I continued for a flow chart. Now I am going by slide presentation. So, I am writing draft a content for showcasing this topic through slide presentation by using Google Slides. Now, it will draft some content for us. To save time, what I have done, I have already created one slide presentation for every one of us. So, let us see, because we are educators, we plan a lot. So, the first step is always plan, then start working on create and then execute. So, my planning was done beforehand only. So, it will take little bit of time. I am just coming on my this slide. If you see this slide, I will just showcase you through slideshow. So, this is my slide, 18th century political formation, crisis of the empire and rise of new powers. Let us see how things works. So, I have added little bit of transition and animation to just create curiosity amongst my students. So this is what it is. If you see this particular image, it's mentioned down there, this is generated by Gemini AI. And in a single click, it will give you 4 drafts. We'll learn how Gemini AI creates the image with the text, whatever is already available with us. If I go by this, now this is one video of any particular channel or something. If I play, you can see it started from 10 minutes and it will end after 20 minutes.
Okay.
So what I have done, I have just set the timer of that particular video, which is very, very important for my students to go through.
Okay.
If that video is for 3 hours, 4 hours, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, no need to showcase whole video. Just set the timer. Now this is the same flow chart which I showed you through Google Drawings. It is directly incorporated into Google Slides. Then timelines. Before integrating any flow chart, any diagram, we need to understand which type of diagram is based for which type of text or content. So timeline is basically used when we showcase timings, like here it is said 1707 death of Aurangzeb and so on. Then I have showcased the relations also. The Jagirdari crisis, number 1, number 2 and number 3. And if you see these arrows, so again the process starts. So we need to diagnose very carefully which type of diagram you want to insert into your slide. So see how beautifully it is crafted. The text is being converted into visualized part, and how my students are going to connect really for these particular topics. So let's start creating our slides. Again, any browser you are having, you should type it down slides.google.com, or you can go by waffle 9 dots and select your slide. Template gallery is available. It's one-on-one choice and requirement which template you want to pick it up, and beneath you can see the slides which I am having in my drive. Those are been flashing the recent presentation. I am going by blank presentation. Click here. So see, my Gemini started working automatically, and so your Gemini would have also started working.
Right.
So it's there. You can import from your drive. You can give the prompt and create this slide. If you want to create image, give the prompt and image. If you want to create infographics, you can even create infographics also. So I am not using this right now. This is my untitled presentation. Again, I am going by grade 7 and social science. See, giving title will save your slide directly into your Google Drive. It's there. If you see, this is a blank slide already open up. Let's try to understand and set the context how to beautify your slide at the first phase only. Whenever we open any document, any slide, so we do have some menus available with us. If you see on the top, file, edit, view, insert, slides is the new one which we are observing today. Arrange, tools and everything. Right now on the top, this ribbon is showcasing me background, layout, theme and transition. Just observe my screen. If I click on this text box, this is the text box, then my ribbon changes. Because now this ribbon applies only for this text box. I come and click outside and my slide is active, so it will change automatically. So whenever we are selecting something, even if you are selecting image, then your ribbon bar will be changed. If you are selecting video, then also your ribbon bar will be changed. You need to keep in mind all these things. Let's set a theme first of all. If I click on theme, on the right panel you can see several themes are available. Again, it's one-on-one choice and requirement what theme you want to apply for that. Maybe I want to have one theme, that is this one, borders and everything. So once I click on theme, if you see these layouts will be changed as per the themes. Whatever layout you want to apply on this particular slide, you can do the needful. So first thing first, what I am going to do, I am just going to start this part, the very first slide like this. Again, for convenience, I have already made the content available with me. My planning is already done. Click into this box and Control V. Now again, if you want to change the size, style, whatever, click here and change whatever you want to do. I just want to change only the color of this text, maybe this blue. Then subtitle, it's up to you. You want to use it, you don't want to use it. If you don't want to use it, you can delete this text box or let it be as it is. It will be not showcased during your slideshow. But I want to write it down, so I am just writing this particular content. See why I am not talking about content, because contents are based on one-on-one choice and requirement.
Right.
So it depends what you want to write it down. Now, as I place one political map of India in the background of this particular text, so how we are going to do? Insert images, upload from computer also, you can even generate image, stock and web drive and photos, you want to click it right now if any URL link is available. So I am going by stock and web. Under stock and web, I am selecting Google Images. We have lots more features available, Google Images, and here I am writing India political
Map.
So map is there, this is the map. Just click on this and it is inserted. Now as this is inserted, what I am increasing the size. This size is being increased. But how to bring it at the back of this text? So what I am doing it, I am just right clicking on this particular this image, or you can click on this image. If you see my screen right now, it's there. Click on the image. Format option is available. Just observe my screen. Click on this image. Format option is available, and you can have recolor.
Okay.
Click on recolor. Right now it is no. Orders and send to back. So automatically my map will go on the back side of my text.
Okay.
So this is like how we can bring our map at the back of our text. So this is how we had created our first slide. Now inserting the second slide, where you can go on this top left corner plus. If I want to select any proper layout, then drop down is available. Which layout you want, you can select it from it. Maybe this layout I want. Right? So now what I am going to do, I am just making one topic. This is my topic right now. Control V and it is done. Again I want to change the size, style, whatever. Then next I want to have bulleted list. So my content is available. I am just copying it, pasting in this next box, Control V, automatically it is bulleted. Otherwise, you can just click on these three dots and bullet list is there. Let's create, I'll just increase size of this text. Let's create an image from these bulleted lists. So I'm just placing like this. Now you can see on the right hand side, I have one option, generate an image. Click here. So my Gemini started working here. Automatically my Gemini started working here. Nothing doing. I am just selecting these two boxes with Control key. Right click and copy this and pasting this here in this prompt box. I am pasting this. I have pasted it. Now I am mentioning prompt to Gemini what to create. So I am just writing create an image depicting these pointers. That's it. And you will see how beautifully it will start creating the images. Okay, right here the slide was selected, but let's see how it works. So automatically image will be created and you will receive 4 drafts of images. Any one you can select and insert. Like I received 4 drafts and I have pasted it here or inserted it here. And also whenever you are using AI generated images, please mention that this image is generated by AI. Okay, now I am just proceeding with more of the content right now. Okay, adding another slide. Now adding another slide, what I am going to do, I am just inserting one video. So for reference, I have one link with me, insert video. Now it is available on YouTube, free to use, or if you have created your own video, because educators, some educators create their own videos also, that should be there in Google Drive as MP4. So what I am going to do, I am just copying this particular link, going on my there and pasting it in. So this you need to check whether this video is relevant for your content or not, but I am just giving you this as a sample. Click here and insert this video. So that particular video will automatically be inserted. Again, I am repeating my content. This format option will automatically open up. If by mistake you have closed it, then your video must be selected and format options are there. Now here you see play on click means when this slide is on showcased part, then do you want to play this when you click it, or you want to play it automatically or manually. So I want to play it on click. Now this video is for 3 hours, but I want only those 10 minutes of time which are very, very fruitful for my student. Start at, so what I am mentioning, 10 minutes. So 0, 0, 10 and 0, 0. And where it should stop, I am selecting 20, 0, 0, 0, 0, 20 and 0, 0. Now next is, do you want to mute the audio? Sometimes what happens, we want to use YouTube videos, but we don't want their audios, their concepts, whatever they are saying. We want to speak on that. Then you can mute the audio beforehand. Though you would be able to mute the audio at the same time also, but we can mute it beforehand also. So this is how my video will be there, and once it will be played, only those 10 minutes will be played. Rest of the content will not be played at the basis. So this is how video is inserted. I am adding one more slide. Now here, what I am going to do, I am just going to have a timeline. How to have timeline? See, I have not selected the layout, so I can delete these boxes as per my choice and requirement. I will go on insert, diagram. So if you want to see all types, all those who are first time users, you can go by view all. If I click view all, then it will showcase all types of diagrams available. You can see. But what I want only timeline. So this is timeline. Click here. What dates, how many dates you want? You want 4 dates, 5 dates, 6 dates. I want 4 dates. What color combination you want? Maybe I want red color. So all the timelines will be provided to you in red color. Varieties of timelines are provided to us. You can use whatever you want to use. Maybe say for example, I want to use this one. I will click this and automatically it is inserted. I will increase the size of my window and just double click into this and start typing it. You can do the formatting as per your choice and requirement. Like what I am going to do, I am just copying this particular date, come and click here, double click, my cursor will start blinking. I will delete this and paste it this. Again formatting you can do as per your choice and requirement. Now second is this 1707 May death of Aurangzeb. I want to have in this particular, it will be pasted automatically. You can use shortcut keys also, Control V, or you can go by right click and paste. I don't want to mention any such sub text. So what I can do, I can click on this particular text, this text box, and delete it. So it will be deleted. From my keyboard, what I did, I just deleted it. You can play games with this particular timeline. We need to remember when to use which type of diagram. So basically it will bring the text to life with all types of pointers available. So I'll just insert one more, that is your cycle. So what I'm going to do, I'll go on insert diagram, and directly I'm picking up cycle from here. Again, how many steps you want? 3, 4, 5, it's up to you. What color you want? I want now this green color. So all my green colors are available. I used this one. I am clicking it because these arrows will play very important role. Sometimes when cycles are there, it is a thorough process. The step 1 is again initiated by after step 3. So we need to keep in mind the importance of these arrows also. Now nothing doing, just double click and start writing your text as per your choice and requirement, whatever is your requirement. So these slides will bring everything to the life. Let us see if my Gemini has created any image. So it has given me this image right now, right? And I am in, see, it's asking me insert as new slide because it was automatically selected as a slide. If I would have selected image, then it would have given me image. So what I am doing it right now, I am just selecting as a slide, new slide. Okay, so my new slide. So you can see automatically one slide is added, theme is already applied, but yes, once you need to skim whether the content written is correct or not, you just check it out by your own choice and requirement. So this slide, image and infographic is also now been integrated into it.
Well, I think ma'am, this is really very helpful. This is very helpful for the students who are struggling with a lot of text, or I think a lot of text we had spoken earlier, and this is a best way, a best resolution I can say ma'am had told. But ma'am, we are left with very few minutes. Can you also tell me that there is another question which is coming in my mind. A common concern is that presentations are can lead to passive chalk and talk concepts. How can a teacher design a Google Slides presentation that promotes student inquiry, not just deliver information? In short, what are you?
This you can see how beautifully we have crafted 5-6 slides.
Right.
So the chunk of text is being converted. Taking the help of Gemini, it is converted into very beautifully crafted visuals.
Okay.
So what will happen now, this will remain with you forever and ever unless and until you delete it, and in future you can use it with little bit more color formations or little bit more text or infographics added to it. So last part which I want to showcase is just transition and animation. So right now I am going by transition. This is the last part. Like I want to bring it from right, means every slide should come off from the right side. You can fix the pace and apply to all slides. So what will happen, my slides will now come from right side. I can play here and check it out how it is looking, right, and stop. If you are liking it, then it's good to go, otherwise you can change it. Now I want to do animation. Say for example, I want to do animation for this particular text. So what I am going to do, I am just clicking this text and add animation. So we have lots more features available. What you want, you can do it. Zoom in, on click. Now this is very important part. On click, after previous or with previous. After previous means once my slide will be on screen, then it will pop up automatically. With previous means my slide is also coming on the screen and this particular content is also coming. So I am going by on click right now. Now I am selecting another object. Whatever elements you are adding on the slides, each and every element is known as object. Click on that, add. Now what I am going to do, I am just going to have zoom in and with previous. So it will be with previous, and you can play it here right now and check it out. Now see, it's there, slide is there. Once I'll click, and then both the things will pop up, zoom in. This is how we can have animations and transitions for a slide also. So these are handful of features for Google Drawings and Google Slides. Just try to have it. Again, I would like to emphasize that slow and steady wins the race. Start it from today itself, explore Gemini to its fullest, use the content of Gemini responses, directly convert it into slide. Right now we have seen that an image is directly being there as a slide into your slide deck. Try to use it again and again and again, and very soon you people will be there a good hands-on for creating visual narratives for social science subject.
Okay, and another question I want you to answer in just a minute, ma'am, because since you have introduced all of us, even to me, the Google Drawings, this is a very new concept to me, and I think most of the viewers might be wondering that really this is very helpful and needful for us. So ma'am, why would a teacher create a graphic organizer like Venn diagram you showed in drawings when students just can go ahead and create simply how it is actually beneficial? What will you say?
See, if I pick up Google Drawing, it is a hidden gem of Google tools.
Okay.
One should try to use it. Now say for example, I have created one flow chart, that is incomplete flow chart for my students, and I have given that as an assignment for my students to work on in a collaborative mode. So my students will access that particular Google Drawing and they will work collaboratively on that particular Google Drawing, which can be inserted directly into your Google Docs also. So once you are creating any lesson plan or study material, you can insert this Google Drawing directly into your Google Docs. Google Drawings you can download as image and then put it in Google form also, asking the questionnaire like diagrammatic question we ask, or map labeling we ask, mind maps we ask. So a number of varieties are opened up in front of us, keeping in mind the diverse learners in a classroom.
Okay, ma'am, really you are a Google champion and you had helped us, and especially me today also I had learned a very new things, a lot of new things which a student or teacher can go ahead and take the advantage of Google Gemini, Google Slide drawings as well. Since now we are not left with any more time, but I don't want to close this session, but the time is not allowing us. So I would like to thank you, ma'am, for joining us in this second day of series and explaining to me and to all the viewers as well so beautifully and on an important topic. Thank you so much, Hema ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Alright, so before wrapping up this session, there is another important announcement which I had already told every one of you who are watching this session live, that there will be assessment on the final 4th day. So it is very important to watch all the sessions carefully, because you have to go with assessment, and if you score more than 70%, you will be granted by certificate. What will be the guidelines? You can just watch it on Diksha portal. And another thing is that now let's have a quick look on the upcoming session. But before that, tomorrow, that is on Wednesday, there will be a day 3 of this 4-day special series. And what will be the topic? Let me tell you the name. Tomorrow on Wednesday, we will be discussing and learning on leveraging data for insightful classroom discussion. So do join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. And yes, of course, do go ahead on Diksha portal as well for Diksha course. It will be very helpful for all the students and teachers as well. So now let's have a quick look on the upcoming sessions, what all you will be watching on PM eVidya channels today. So after some time, couple of minutes, on 11 a.m. you will be watching anti-doping awareness session. At 11:30 a.m. there will be a E-Jadoi Pitara, how to talk to Katha Sakhi. At 12 p.m. there will be a session on subject mathematics for class 3 students. At 2 p.m. for class 3 student there will be subject mathematics session. At 2:30 p.m. for class 3 student, session will be on English subject. At 3 p.m. there will be session for class 4 student on Urdu subject. At 3:30 p.m. there will be session for Hindi subject or for class 4 student. 4 to 5 p.m. there will be a 1-hour training, and lastly at 5 p.m. there will be a Sahyog session on the micro trauma. So this is me, Deepak Mishra, now wrapping the session, this online training program. With the commitment, we will come back once again. Till the time, take care of yourself, keep smiling, keep learning, and keep watching PM eVidya channels, and do go ahead and access the Diksha portal as well. Namaskar.